enough money to be able to buy all the sneakers in the world that I love and eat as much food as I want. And most of my money that I make, here's what I did with it.
Reinvested.
What continent did we say the door of no return is set on? Africa. I have spent a lot of time in a place called West Africa, particularly in a place called Ghana. And one of the things that my friends and I did is we built a library and a health clinic in Ghana, West Africa.
Yeah.
So I appreciate the question.
Yeah.
What's most important is not how much money you make, but what you do with the
Yes.
money you make. All right, next question.
Yeah.
Yes.
My name is Lonnie Rose. I'm in fifth grade and I have Preston Academy Elementary.
Wow.
And my question is, what inspired you to make all these books?
Great question. Here's what inspired me. I believe that sometimes the world is not a beautiful place. I believe that sometimes the world that we leave for our children is not the best. And I feel like we have to do something to help our young people imagine a better world. So that when you all grow up and you're our age, you do better than we did.
Yeah.
I believe that by writing books, I can help you imagine a better world.
Yes.
And that's my goal. Yes.
How long would it take you to make books?
All right, good question. How long would it take you to make books? So, The Door of No Return took 12 years. The Crossover took 5 years. Black Star took 1 year. And I wrote this book called The Undefeated, and it took 30 minutes. It just depends. Yes.
Why did you sing when you was on the bridge?
So at first on the bridge I was scared. And then eventually everyone started singing and I joined in and I felt much better, so that's why I started singing. All right, we coming over here.
Okay.
Yes.
How did your family react when you went to radio?
How did my family react? So my daughter is 16 now, and she is a junior in high school. And she was in London when I was at the Emmy Award, and it was 4 a.m.
Wow.
And she was awake, and she was watching it. She was watching it live online. And she called me at 4 a.m. And parents, you all will understand this. Teenagers, they don't really have time for parents.
No.
But when I won this Emmy Award, this kid called me, and for like 30 minutes, I was the coolest dad ever. My father was really excited. My sisters, yeah, everybody was pretty excited. Thank you. Yes.
When everyone was going to publish a book, did the old ones that rejected you came back to you?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a great question. So the question was, when I won those awards, how did all the other publishers who had rejected me, did they come back and say, we want to publish you? They all did. They all did. And I was like, nope. Sorry. Nope. Not going to happen. Yes.
Okay.
I am Tiffany Thompson, representing Cornerstone School. And what teacher influenced you the most to write? What teacher? I want to know her name. Okay.
What teacher influenced me the most? I would say My mom and dad, first and foremost,
Okay.
they were both teachers.
Oh.
I would say my first grade teacher, Miss Virgil, and she asked me to read 100 books all year. She's like, if you read 100 books, I'll give you a t-shirt. And I read 100 books in 3 weeks. Wow. And then probably my college professor, Nikki Giovanni. Yeah.
His mom and dad were both.
Can I do a giveaway?
Yes.
Oh,
Wow.
put your hands down, put your hands down.
Wow, I got that.
Giveaway.